Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So, on today's video, we are going back to the basics with the open wheel cars. So, these are the points we're going over. Stock braking, boost and KERS management, setups, trusting the car, tyre management, car physics and short shifting. Once again, do remember that the BR8 is the fastest open wheel vehicle. So how does stock braking work? You are essentially aiming to coast through a corner, which means going through a corner but not putting the brakes on, but you're just slightly pressing the brakes till the brake light turns on to regen those KERS. You do have to remember as well, you've got to have the stock brakes on if you've got a custom vehicle. Now we are looking at boost and KERS management. A big point I want to put across is you do not go into a heavy corner, a heavy braking zone with your KERS or boost bar fully charged. You always want it empty. So you're always boosting on a straight, out of a corner. Mainly you want to wait for the engine to get up to a high enough speed that when you boost, you get the full RPM out of it. So next on our agenda is tyre management. So, soft tyres aren't going to last as long, mediums are going to last a little bit longer, and hards are going to last the longest. So, what to look out for when your tyres are wearing? They're going to go red, they're going to beep, and you're going to spin out just like this. So, to avoid this, you don't want to be as harsh on the brakes. This will allow you to make the tyres last longer, but the more tyre wear that you have, the faster your car goes in a straight line. So the more tyre wear that you have, the more red the tyres are, you're actually going to be going faster, although you have a little bit less grip. This is due to the physics in the game. It's like having the low grip tyres on a car and your car's going faster in a straight line. It's the exact same thing. Now we are looking into setups. Downforce, what's the best? Specifically, we are looking at the BR8. So, if you are on a track that doesn't have many high downforce corners and a lot of heavy braking zones and a lot of straights, you want to be going in the lowest downforce possible. And the opposite is when you have a track with a lot of heavy corners that are turning really fast and you've got to go flat out through them. You want a higher downforce for that as well. And also the benefit of having a higher downforce is that your tyre wear lasts longer. So on certain tracks, you really have to fine tune what works for you and what works for the track. The next step to learning this vehicle is trust your car. You have downforce for a reason. Go into corners flat out, really test the limits of it, smash into walls, really see how fast you can push it. This means if you're crashing, you're learning. Push it to its limits, see what it can do. So top speed physics in the game. If you're going full speed in a straight line and you're only turning a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right, you're not decreasing your speed. As soon as you start turning harshly, you decrease it by 5 to 7 miles an hour. So now, but certainly not least, different camera options. So personally, I like to have a bit of a higher camera on mine so I can see a bit more. But if you like it a bit lower down, because that's how you like to drive, that is personally up to you. There are a few options you may not know about if you like playing in first person. Personally, I don't go near it. I know some people who play the open wheel cars, they love being in first person. But there is also a hood option to select. This means you're sat on the front of the car just looking from a hood view, but you have to be in first person to do it, just like demonstrated here. But once again, that is completely up to you depending on your preference. Once again, that has been everything from me. I've got multiple tutorials and playlists to go more in depth with these techniques on my channel, which I'll put a link in the description.